Yep.
I was going to touch on why you were bedridden for 7 months.
Oh, would you like that information?
Well, I'm sure the audience would. I have that information. I talked to you a day after it happened.
You did? Yeah. So I was in a car crash. I went through a windshield. I broke my femur. That leaves you bedridden for 7 months.
Yeah. You really shouldn't be driving a car with your feet up on the dash.
That's not how that happened.
I just assumed you went feet first through the...
No. I flew through the windshield head first, and then I rolled and my leg hit a concrete barrier. So,
who put that there?
Stupid California Highway Patrol. Who the f*** are these guys? They took forever to show up too, by the way. I was already gone in the ambulance when they showed up.
Good times.
Yeah. I was like, really? Really, guys? And then they showed up 4 hours later at the hospital to get my side of things. I was like, wow, okay. Because I was reading the police report afterwards of suspected to be removed at this time and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, so I was in the ambulance at this time. And then 30 minutes later, interesting. I was like, all of a sudden, one of them showed up 30 minutes later. The other two showed up an hour and a half later.
That's pretty typical.
I was like, huh, ain't that neat?
Yeah, it really shouldn't depend on police response for much.
Why do we need those people?
Well, taxation. They generate a lot of tax revenue.
I guess, but so do the people.
You pay taxes? Don't admit that if you don't.
Well, I legally can. I don't because I live in Texas.
You're still federal.
Yeah, there's federal, but it's 8%.
And you're sheltering your finances very well then.
Thank you. I do a very good job.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. If you're only paying 8%, you're sheltering things very well.
Yeah. I'm very smart with my money.
Where are your investments going?
Investments.
What, no stock tips for the audience?
No, not at all.
You don't want them to match your moves in the market?
No, I don't want them to do that.
Why not?
Because I am not great when it comes to, the problem with stocks. So I actually started doing stock trading while I was bedridden because I was like, what else am I going to do?
Play video games like a normal person.
Well, it was Sext fans, trade stocks. Sext fans, trade stocks. Mario Bros. What else do you do? So I started trading stocks and I'd done it once or twice in the past, but I hadn't dove in. And I did very well, way better than a person should, with just no knowledge. I was expecting to lose a lot of money. I didn't. And I just kept going and I was playing it like I would gamble. I was like, yeah, woo! I was throwing shit in there, taking it out and throwing it in. It was great. I felt like I was throwing dollar bills at a strip club, but then they would shuffle back towards me. And I'm like, oh, we'll throw them again.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. But I still honestly don't have a great understanding of the stock market. I'm really just gambling.
Hey, as long as you acknowledge that, whatevs.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can gamble. It's fine.
Yeah.
The house doesn't always win.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Statistically, it does eventually, but...
Not always.
Not always.
And that's the point. That's the fun part. Yeah.
You became a Wall Street bro while you were bedridden.
Yeah. I also got my PhD. So that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I finished that finally. Stopped.
What's the dissertation on?
The dissertation is an interesting one. I did it. So I have a minor in religions. My major is economics, specifically macroeconomics.
And you don't understand how stocks work?
So the thing is,
the American education system has failed us there, if that's the case.
I understand stocks in the terms of the economy and how to, all that and how they affect it. I don't understand stocks in the sense of a stockbroker of what I should be doing and how to necessarily do them. I was like, oh, I'll take $400 and split it up between these and do that. So like I kind of have that mindset of how to do it, but I haven't sat down to actually learn how you really should invest in stocks or like the strategies of it. When I say I don't know stocks, I don't know like strategically how I should approach it.
Well, it depends if you're going for a long-term hold or fucking day trading.
Yeah. So there's lots of different factors for it and all that other shit. I haven't really gotten to the point where I'm like, I should sit down and actually figure all this out. I just kind of go, oh, it's going up. Woo! Toss $1 in. Like, it's, you know?
Well, you're supposed to toss $1 in before it starts to go up.
Yeah, but you don't always catch it there. Sometimes you catch it halfway to the peak.
You hope.
I've caught them a few times halfway to the peak, or like a quarter, and then and then you get up, and then you see it start to go whoop, just like the little tiny tick down, and you go pull. Yeah,
causing it to decline even faster.
Yes.
So you understand how this works?
Kind of. I don't know. I still don't like. I don't know. I don't understand when it comes to like the companies of like which ones I should be and shouldn't be at certain times, that kind of thing. I can read a fucking graph. Like I'm not stupid.
There's smart people that don't know how to read a graph.
No. Just no.
I'm sure there are.
Nope. None.
Not one?
Not one. I refuse to believe that's a fact. It's just not.
There are different types of intelligence.
Yeah, but if you don't understand the basis of a y-axis and an x-axis and what information is between them, no.
Folks, if you understand the hot to crazy ratio, you understand graphs.
Pretty much, yeah. Do you understand the hot to crazy? There you go. There you go. Yeah.
You just have to put it in ways that they understand.
Of course. Yeah. But yeah, no, anyways, my dissertation.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, my major is macroeconomics. So my dissertation is on the religious impact on the economy and how that has poorly affected us.
You don't say.
Mormons, am I right?
The Mormons are great for the economy.
Yes and no.
They sell vitamins.
Yay!
Hey, supplements is actually a huge business.
Yeah, it is actually a really big business.
And it's the reason, the Mormons are the reason it's not regulated by the FDA.
I know. No, it's not really the Mormons that cause the problem. It's more so the fundamentalists. Which I know technically Mormons are fundamentalists. I understand that. I mean like fundamentalist Baptists and fundamentalist evangelicals, because those are the people that are like, I own a car sales business and I'm only going to deal in cash. And then I'm going to only say that I made $800 this month. Meanwhile, I made 42 grand. And then I'm not going to write that off on my taxes. And then I'm not going to pay taxes because that's not what God wants. And I'm like, okay, well, guys.
No, God wants nothing but taxes. You have to give God 10%.
Obviously.
That's what they pass the cup around for. Like the cup.
The cup. Passing the chalice and you're just tossing dimes in.
Right. God wants his 10%.
Yeah. Of course. But yeah, there's some weird subgroups out there of Christianity.
Oh yeah, like the ones that believe that if you pay enough into God in actual cash, it will be like a return in actual cash.
Yeah, that. And then the ones that follow, I don't know if you ever heard of IBLP.
I have not.
IBLP is the no, that's not right.
Are you calling out the Teamsters?
It's IBLP, international. Oh God, I'm blanking on it. But anyways, the Duggars, that family with 19 kids, they were a part of it.
The Institute in Basic Life Principles?
Yes, that. Not international. That's where I was fucking up. Yeah, Institute in Basic Life Principles. Was ran by a guy with a crazy foot fetish.
Just like Jesus.
Yeah, right?
No, seriously. I mean, he washed horse feet.
Yeah.
Jesus loved them feet. He was
up in there.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino may be the second coming of Christ.
Well, let's not get that far. All right, let's not.
Hey, I know Tarantino is real. I don't know Christ was.
I know Tarantino is real. I wouldn't say his work depicts Christly nature.
Shit gets, translated.
I more so meant just the quality. I don't like Tarantino. I should preface that.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Yet you like Jesus?
No, I don't like him either.
See? There you go. Christ-like.
Christ-like because I've decided that I don't like either of them. Okay.